Hey fruity people, Naturopath Kelly here again, and I thought today I will give you some understanding what's the difference between the centrifugal versus the slow juicer, which you can call also as a raw juicer or masticating juicer. And I will tell you why professionally I very clearly prefer one over the other. So let's talk about the build first. The centrifugal juicers have, as the word says, a very high force, high speed function. They've got a sharp blade in there, metal blade. When the fruit and the vegetable hits the blade, it kind of like chops it up super quick and separates the juice from the pulp. So very high speed. This process here does actually generate some heat, and it does expose the fruit and vegetables to more oxygen. And we've got a problem there. On the other hand, when you've got a slow juicer, like these ones here, instead of the blade, there's actually a screw-looking thing inside, and it's slow, as the word says. No high speed, there's no blade, and what happens is when the fruit and the vegetable hits the screw, then it pretty much just crushes and squeezes the juice out of it. No heat is generated, and there's very minimum or very little oxygenation happening as well. These are important factors. Why? As a nutritionist and a naturopath, the whole point why I like and want myself and everyone to juice is because I want them to consume more antioxidants, more vitamins, minerals, enzymes, live food. Now, when the fruit and the vegetable is exposed to the heat and the oxygen, it actually starts to affect the nutrient value in your juice. So right there is the very first reason why I prefer the slow juicer. It's because of the quality of the juice. The pressing and the squeezing is really getting the maximum out of the juice, and it does preserve your antioxidants. So quality of juice is number one. Even visually, when you put the same recipe through the slow juicer and the centrifugal juicer, you can see the differences. The centrifugal juice comes out a little bit more frothier. The color would be a little bit duller, maybe a little bit brownish, beigey, and it starts to separate quite quickly. On the other hand, when you look at the slow juicer juice, that one looks bright, alive, vibrant. It doesn't separate that quickly at all. It makes less froth, and because you've got more antioxidants in there, you are able to preserve your juice for longer. That is very important. The second big reason is that I want to choose green leafy vegetables. I want to put the kale through, the spinach, the coriander, parsley, basil, mint, and you can guess which one can handle it, which one not. Yeah, only the slow juicer. It crushes again. It does squeeze juice out of kale, believe it or not, but the centrifugal ones don't handle it very well. It gets clogged up, and you are lucky if you get a drop or two out of it. So again, I don't want limitations, and I really want to optimize my nutrient intake and be clever and smart about it and include the green leafy veggies and the herbs. And maybe just add a couple more things. The main reasons we've mentioned, but one other aspect that some people do find very important, the centrifugal juices tend to be quite noisy. I don't know if that suits you. If early in the morning you need to make yourself a juice, keep that in mind. And the time factor. So I hear a lot of people saying, no, I'm getting the centrifugal one because it's quick. But remember, it doesn't give you as much juice, which means there's a lot more pulp, which means there's a lot more mess to clean up. So in my own experience, when I have done slow juicing or the centrifugal juicing, I think from start to finish, it's pretty much very similar time that I'm spending. So time factor is really not a factor here. So see, it's pretty simple. So the deciding factors for me were the quality of the juice that the slow juicer gives me, and also the fact that I can process bigger variety of fruits and vegetables in my juicing. And I hope this information helps you out and you make the right decision for yourself. I'll see you later. Bye bye.